And there was much complaining among the people concerning Jesus. Some said he is good, and others said, no, on the contrary, he deceives the people. So here we're seeing the common people in response to the ministry of Jesus. Some are saying he's good, and others are saying, no, he deceives the people. But the leader of the Jews agree with the latter, not the former. He's not good. He deceives the people. That's what the leaders of the Jews would be saying at this time. But it says, however, no one spoke openly of him for fear of the Jews. Wait a minute. You guys agree with the leaders. Don't you want to brown-nose the leaders and say how you agree with them? Wouldn't that earn you favor if you're saying the same thing they're saying? And then you take a step back and you realize, no, they're not even willing to say that because they're not allowed to think for themselves. That's not the kingdom. This is the kingdom that people are breaking out of. From the time of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of God is breaking forth. And those who are breaking forth are seeking or pursuing it. This is a bunch of people who can't even, if they have their own opinion, they're not free to have their own opinion. That's slavery, that's bondage, that's tyranny. That's not the kingdom. And we hear this all the time today. There's things that people don't agree with, but they're afraid to say it. I've had people say, I'm afraid of losing my job. I'm afraid of not being able to provide for my family. We're not allowed to have the freedom of speech, which is a God-given inalienable right. People are free to have their own beliefs and free to have and to speak about it. And to rob them of that is tyranny. And they're free even to be wrong. It doesn't mean just they have the freedom to believe whatever they want means what they believe is right. But to rob them of that liberty is a problem. We have to persuade and let the truth persuade. But we've got to give people that dignity to believe for themselves and to speak freely. That's my opinion.